If defenders that give you contact or play physical with you on your layups are giving you a hard time, I got 3 Kyrie Irving finishing moves that are gonna help you with this today. Instantly, you'll see some improvements by adding these into your game, but pay attention to the details because that's what's really gonna make these work. Coach Jesse Mincher with Get Handles. Make sure you subscribe and click that notification bell to catch the newest videos. First move, you wanna start off on your first step, either pinning the basketball to your hip. That'll give you that 2 pieces of contact between your hand and your hip. So now you're not gonna get the ball knocked around as much, or you can cuff it. And to do that, you can either just pin it to your forearm with your hand, or you can curl it all the way into your armpit here. So now you have multiple points of contact, making it really hard for a defender to hit that basketball away. That's key because on that first step, you also wanna initiate contact with the defender. Anytime you're talking about physical or contact defenders, if they're initiating contact with you, you're the one that's gonna get bumped off balance and you're the one that's not in control. That's why you wanna make sure you're first to initiate contact and you're in control of the situation. Click that like button if that tip helps you. Obviously, you wanna make sure if your defender's here, you don't just barrel straight into them. You wanna get an angle slightly to the side of them and initiate that contact from the side using your off arm, trying to hit them low. If you can get them in the hips or the chest area, that's a good spot to go for, especially the hip area, because if you hit someone in the hips, they're gonna get knocked off balance a lot more easily. So first step, second step, start to bring both hands on the basketball so you can get good control over the basketball and then complete the layup with one hand. That little bump is gonna make your defender fall back right before you're going into that last step for your layup. They really won't have any chance to get back in front of you. This next finish is great when you have the defender a little bit more square to you and you're attacking 45 degrees to the basket. What you're gonna do on this is, since your defender's square to you, you wanna get them to bite and move a little bit one way before you get that contact. On your first step, you're gonna take the ball and show it to this side to make the defender think that you're gonna continue to go this direction for the layup, going for a reverse across the rim. What that's gonna do is get them as a defender to drop this foot back a little bit, so now you can get the angle to start to get behind them on this side. So when you do this ball show on this first step with your right foot, if you're gonna finish eventually on the right side, that's gonna get them to turn here. From there, you're gonna cross step with this next step to come and beat the defender using this angle. Take the contact again, use this off arm if you have to, but typically what Kyrie will do is he'll hold the basketball real tight with both hands and keep those elbows out. So if they try to knock into you, they're gonna get an elbow, okay? Plus with them dropping back, it's gonna be really hard for them to stop you. And then from there, go up and make your layup. You can do it either 2 hands or 1 hand, depending how the defender's playing you. If the defender's a little bit tighter to you and ends up recovering, try to finish out a little bit wider. That'll help you get that shot off more easily. So all together, right step, showing the ball, crossing, taking that contact either with the offhand or both hands, and then going up for that layup, and if you need to, go wide. This last finish is great for when you're starting to get past your defender, but they're really trying to ride into you, right? Keep that pressure on you as you're taking your 2 steps to the basket. So for starters, you have to be about even with your defender or slightly past them. You want to put the basketball far out in front of you to where they can't get to the basketball, and from there, you're gonna bring the ball back in tight. Now you might be thinking, why would you bring the ball in tight? That's gonna give the defender a chance to get to it, right? The key is that you bring it in quick and you're strong with both hands and that you're getting this elbow out to this side a little more. What that's gonna do is pin the defender back. So now again, you're initiating contact, you're getting them turned back a little bit so you can create separation. Leave me a comment and let me know if you're gonna try this tactic. From there, the way I saw Kyrie do it is after this pin, instead of going for the layup on this side, he came with his second step and came goofy hand reverse all the way across the basket. The reason you'd want to do that is the defender, if they do happen to recover, they're going to be expecting the layup on this side. But by coming to this side, you're going to reposition where the basketball is so they swing at air and miss you. Now there's 3 more keys that are going to make sure you can score more around the rim. These keep almost all players from scoring around the rim as much as they could. Click the top link in the description down below. Pop in your email. I'll send you that free video series. It's already helped hundreds of players. I'm sure it'll help you too. It'll instantly boost your scoring. And be sure to share this video with a friend that you can work on these moves with, and subscribe and click that bell icon to catch the newest videos. I'll see you in the next one.